Yo, yo, and if I may reiterate once more, yo, water break. That thirst-quenching compound is going to help me get through today's discussion, which starts last Tuesday. I was leaking into darkness, something to hold on. Find you when you were so broken. Yo, what up? It's me, LegendBTV, back at it again for you all to entertain you with a little discussion of some sort. Today's discussion, this idea popped in my head, and it is if Drake Parker from Drake and Josh would actually be able to get girls in real life. It was just an interesting discussion topic that I thought could lead to a really potent conversation with y'all. You know, just talking to y'all through a screen and everything like that. Keep in mind, I am not talking about Drake Bell. I am talking about Drake Parker, the character and how we know him on the show Drake and Josh. So, obviously, I'm sure Drake Bell could get, you know, a lot of girls in real life, but that's just because he's probably more personal, more vulnerable in real life. I don't know the guy, but I'm just saying, we're talking about Drake Parker, alright? So, park your eyes on the screen and get ready to go, because we're going to get this bad boy started, yeah. So, if you do enjoy the discussion today, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos involving music reactions, TV show discussions, and pop culture nonsense. It's just awesome. So much fun, but alright. Let's go. Drake Parker from Drake and Josh. What do we know about Drake Parker? Well, if there's one thing that immediately comes to mind is that he likes girls. He loves women, man. He's just a womanizer in teenage form, although he was like 20 years old throughout most of like the actual runtime of the show. But whatever, who cares? But anyways, yeah, so he likes girls, and he has this confidence and selfishness that really like helps him be able to just talk to girls with ease. In fact, at the local hangout, the premiere, he can just go up to girls with ease and just be like, yo, be like, hey ma, let me get your number, you know? They'd be like, yo, let me buy you a soda pop or something, you know? Because I can. I'm Drake Parker. And boom, you know, he gets a girl, he gets a date, and everything like that. But the thing is, in the real world, unfortunately, it is not so easy, and we're going to get into why. One, we have to take a look at the actual girls themselves and how they are painted on the show. The girls on the show, I'm not going to say they're, like, dumb. No. I mean, some of them obviously are written to be dumb. But, like, a lot of the girls, they're either really, for want of better word, shallow, or they're just, like, I don't know, when they want Drake, they're just looking for, like, a good-looking guy, and that's really it. They're not really thinking about anything. They're not really thinking about how he treats girls. Just, they don't really think about anything. They're just like, yo, you're hot, let's kiss, let's make out, and then go home, you know? If we're talking that kind of sense, like, if we're talking about if girls that are like that in real life were like that, then yeah, Drake could get, you know, a lot of girls, obviously. But the problem is when you start factoring in girls who are looking for, like, an actual boyfriend, or are looking for people to stick around, basically. Because obviously, it's been joked about a lot in the show, but Drake is the kind of guy who basically dates a girl for a few weeks and dips. There's even a joke in the episode Playing the Field where Drake's like, oh, this girl could be the one, and Josh is like, the one you date for more than 3 weeks? And he goes, yeah, this could be a monther, and that really kind of sums it all up, that yeah, he's just like, he's dating girls for a good time, not a long time. And you know, while that can be admirable for a number of reasons, it really just will not land him girls in real life, I think. Because a lot of girls in real life, they are smarter and more intelligent and more thoughtful than the ones on TV. Like, it's not just about being a good-looking guy, because, like, obviously, in theory, being a good-looking guy is important because it helps with, like, first impressions. You know, you just like, whoa, whoa, you know, wowie zoe boo. And you're like, wowie zoe boo, because you just see a hot dude and you're like, hang on, let me just fix my hair scara and let me just fix my mask style and my hair scara. Oh, yes. Oh, that is good. And, you know, there's a lot of girls who, like, if you were to go up and talk to them, they would say a number of things, like, oh, you know, they have a boyfriend, is a lot of the options, which that could be used to be like, no, get the heck away from me, and some guys just really need to learn that hint. And that could be like, no, she genuinely has a boyfriend, right? But whatever on that. It could be just that, like, she maybe needs to get to know a bit more about Drake. She's not just that kind of girl you can just go up there and woo you know, without getting to know more about her or whatever, you know? And then obviously there's probably just plenty of girls who don't like guys like that. They don't like guys who are just really up in your face. They don't really like guys who are just that kind of confident. They probably think Drake is a little too cocky, a little too egotistical, a little too maybe pretentiously cool. And, you know, that's totally normal. Obviously girls have the right to just make decisions like that. It's part of their freedom, and it's part of like everybody's freedom, and that's great. So okay, girls are looking for something a bit more personal, especially like in real life. Now, let's talk about Drake Parker's personality, which that is kind of important, because if he's gonna get girls in real life, he needs to have the confidence, the looks, and the personal appeal. Well, I'd say he's got 2 out of 3, which in most cases isn't bad, but yeah. So this is where our noodles start boiling, alright? So, Drake Parker, he is a lot of things. He's charming, he's good with words, he's word with goods, and he's written to be a good kisser. So that's a lot of, like, you know, surface level appeal, which, you know, you'll be like, oh, hey, you can tell that right off the bat. But then it's like once you're actually with this dude, though, you'll notice a lot of things that we as the audience get to see on the show, like his behaviors at home. You know, he is lazy, irresponsible, doesn't do his schoolwork, doesn't, you know, really have any goals or motivations in life, doesn't really like, you know, having a job or working or doing anything that's not like involving his music or video games. And obviously, you know, his music being an aspiration, that's a good goal, but it's like, you never really see Drake being like that though. He's not like one of those guys who doesn't want to work because he has dreams or anything. He's more just like, oh, I have this band kind of to just like write songs because I love music and I just want to kill time. You don't really see him going like, oh, I want this band to be big someday, this band is my dream, this band is like what I want to do with my life. No, so he doesn't really have aspirations, he doesn't really have goals, and he is irresponsible, which to a lot of girls is unattractive. I've heard that a lot, and that'll just make them think, you know, you're not really going to be good for me if you're not really going to be good for yourself, if that makes sense, which is another way to think of it, guys. Like, oh my god, we're opening our craniums to a lot of great knowledge here. Oh, this is the warm one. Now, obviously, if the girl in real life was just like, you know, in it for the moment, oh, you're not really gonna last with this guy, you're just gonna date him for like a month or whatever, and then just like, I don't know, you know, a lot of girls, they don't really want guys like that. They don't want, you know, when a lot of people get into like a relationship or date or go on dates or whatever, they're hoping that like this could, you know, be more than just like something that starts, you put some time into it, and then you just kind of dip. And it's like, that's kind of how it is, you know, that's life, but it's just, they're just hoping it could be something more than that, but you know what it is, yeah. Whatever, right? But it's just like, I'm just saying, like, that kind of, you know, helps me prove a bit my hypothesis that I don't think it would be quite as easy for Drake to get girls in real life. It just would not be. I mean, obviously, the show is written so, like, Drake is just this perfect character who can get girls whenever he pleases, you know? And, my hair's doing a little flippy thing, hold up. Yeah, no, not a great hair day, but whatever. So anyways, that's kind of my discussion on Drake Parker and whether or not he would be able to obtain females in real life. Basically, what I want to know from you, though, in the comments below is, like, what do you look for in a partner? Do you look for some of those things I mentioned? Do you look for just simply just the outside appearance? And then maybe, like, he, she, they are nice? Then it's like, okay, well, that's gravy, but, like, yeah, do you look for more of just, like, the visual appearance? Or, you know, like, basically, what kind of factors into your decision to date somebody? I know that does sound a little personal, so feel free not to comment that. You know, if you want to comment something else, that's okay, but I'm just like, yeah. If you want to tell me, yeah, if you want to, like, back up this, you know, if you want to back up this, you know, hypothesis, so to speak, I'd love to know what you're thinking down below. And until then, thank you all so much for watching, guys. It's been a fun time, as always, and until the next one, ciao.